Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Okay, in this video I'm going to be fitting one of the bigger privacy glass bonded windows from Pimps, which went into the sliding door at the side of the van here. It's been a really good window, and this is the whole process of cutting out the hole, sealing the hole, and then putting on the window itself. And also there's a couple of things that I missed out of this video. It's a follow along video, so you can go through the entire process, walks you through fitting the larger van windows. And this one, yeah, there was a couple of things that I forgot during the video, and one was very time consuming and a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest, to sort out. So watch to the end of the video and I'll go through a couple of things that needed to be done differently, which we actually did when we fitted the side window behind me on the other side. There's 3 videos in this how-to series now of fitting the van windows, so if you want to see all 3, I'll put them into a playlist, so you can check that playlist out here, and it'll also be in the notes, and I'll pop it at the end as well. And if you want to see videos on how we fitted the small opening window with the fly screen on the bunk bed, and also the one above the girls' bunk, the tiny little bunk window, then you can check those out in that playlist. And so yeah, here is the process of fitting a side window into the sliding door. First part of the process is to identify anywhere where there might be rust forming on the body, which is then going to be covered by the windows and impossible to sort out. So best to get that sorted now by just sanding it back, treating it with some rust treatment, and then covering it with red oxide paint and then a coat of paint to match the colour of the van. Okay, first so the big windows going in. Just drilled out all my pilot holes, so you'll see, so I can follow the curves, and basically now it's going to be a matter of starting here with my jigsaw and following the dots. Best to take a bit of time on this bit and make sure that the lines that you get in correspond with the contours of the van and also the double skin on the inside of the van. So I drew lines in marker pen in Sharpie and then covered the bottom of the base plate of the jigsaw in a couple of layers of masking tape just to stop anything scratching the van, and it all worked out really well in the end. Right, I'm just cleaning up the cut now with some alcohol base cleaner. That'll get rid of all the marker that I put on there and any grease, anything like that. Okay, now I've cleaned that up, I am going to get the metal shavings out of the double groove there, or the twin skin. I'm resorting to blowing them out. Now I'm just daubing in the double skin with the hammerite. Now we're ready to prime the surface of the van, ready to accept the bonding adhesive to actually bond the window to the body of the van. It's a black rubberized primer. It goes on the body of the van and the window itself. I'm ready to go. I've got the suction cups in place, newfangled suction cups to put the glass in to hold it in place. I've got Max being foreman, so hello Max. I've got my gun loaded up with the adhesive bonding agent, that's ready to go. I've got some wipes just in case I need them. The door's closed because it needs to stay closed for a few hours to let the adhesive set. So I think I'm ready to go. And of course I've got my GoPro just in case it all goes incredibly wrong and I can send it off to Aussie Man Reviews. So let's get going. Whether you can see it, but it's quite a nice bead. I had to break the bead. I was hoping to do it all in one long sweep, but I couldn't do it because of how I was holding it and where my step was. Here I am putting the window actually in place on the sliding door. Have to be really accurate on where you're getting it. It's best to get it right first time, and the bonding agent, the black glue, the black adhesive, is really powerful. It's really strong. It holds the window in place immediately. So take a bit of time getting it in place, get it in the right place first time, I then put the middle bit of tape up just to hold it in place in case it needed it, and then either side just in case I needed to put it up at the front or up at the back or down either side. So that's why the middle one went up first. I'm then just checking to make sure everything's level. I had some spaces to go in the bottom if I needed them, but didn't need them. The adhesive held it strong right from word go. Fitted the window. I've come into the inside of the van just to make sure that everything looks okay, and it looks like it's in the right place, which it does, which is excellent. So yeah, happy days. Right, take them suction cups off, leave the tape in place till it's set. I'll probably leave it on there overnight actually, and that's just done for now. Whew. Another window down. Still got one to go in there for the kids in the back, the kids seat. We've already done that little one there at the back for the bed, and then there's going to be another one here that we decided on last minute. Okay, so there you have it. That's fitting the window into the sliding door. There's a couple of things that I missed out on. One in particular is before actually bonding the window to the van. So when you're at the point of having the black primer around the area to accept the bonding adhesive, there's actually a piece of U-trim that goes on the double metal skin around the whole edge before the window actually goes on. We actually did it the proper way and put the U-trim on the side window here behind the driver's seat, and it was an absolute bugger to get on both skins because some of the gaps in between the skins went from a couple of mil up to about 6 mil, and trying to get that U-trim, which is actually metal on the inside with that rubberized coating, was, yeah, it was quite difficult. There's quite some language used on that. So yeah, it was pretty difficult to do the right way and just very time consuming to put it on afterwards and retrofit it and do it the wrong way, I suppose. But yeah, so try and get that on first. And also the other thing is I put some of the sealant, the actual bonding adhesive, down the edge of each window just to really neaten it up and really make it look really smart and finish it off really nicely. But unfortunately on the sliding door there was obviously a gap between the sealant that I put all the way down the level of the window, and it had obviously sealed all the way along the bottom of the window, but there was water getting in the top. So every time I shut the sliding door, I get a splosh, a few drops of water come out, and it took me a long while to figure out what it was and where it was coming from, this water, and then I figured out. So then I had to masking tape up and tape all the way along the top of the window as well, so no rain could get in and sit inside the door. So that was a bit of a pain. So I probably wouldn't recommend doing what I've actually done here and neaten them up by coming all the way down the sides, because it was a little bit unnecessary, and as I say, it caused a few issues which were a right pain to sort out. 2.5 years since the windows were fitted and we haven't had any issues apart from that one collecting inside and then splashing into the van since they've gone in. You know, while we've been traveling, we've been really hot places. I remember coming into the van one day in Portugal when we were at a festival, and the thermostat on the diesel heater was reading 53 degrees. So it got up to some right hot temperatures inside the van. Being able to open the windows and let a bit of air through, and also the skylights, it's just been absolutely fantastic. And if you got anything from this video, then please remember to give us a like. And also if you subscribe, I've got loads of video footage that we lost when we were doing the van in 2022, and now I've found again, so I can put some videos out on the process that we took to transform this panel van, Mercedes Sprinter, into a family camper van with double bunk beds in the back and a full cooker, fridge, the full Monty, the full works. So if it's interesting, then give us a like, subscribe. And if you want to catch the playlist, I'll pop that here. So that's a playlist with fitting the big windows and the little windows. And also, if you're interested in how we boxed out the windows on the inside, then you can check out this video here. And if you want to subscribe, then I'll put that somewhere up here, and you can do that as well. And we look forward to bringing you another video really soon. Okay, cheers guys, take care, bye for now.